here is Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion. Quite simply, one of the greatest of all time. Terence "Bud" Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a four-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford.
We waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We are expecting an all-action slugfest. And that hook scores. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Clean straight right to the head. He threw a punch and just got countered. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
No rest for the weary. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? A swing and a miss with the left hook. Those counterpunch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
On to the second round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Misses with the jab. Holding nothing back here in the round. so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That counter shot lands. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Terence Crawford just got rocked. Can you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes and get your head through.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Just misses with that jab. Crawford is dazed. Disaster averted. Oh, right there. Crawford in trouble. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep...
Here we go to the fourth round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Missed him with that uppercut. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then get back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, I'm not... Hold that thought! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait too long to get back and hold it right there. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. How are they still standing? Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Time for the fifth round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Straight right just misses. Miss with that jab. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
He scores with the counter. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Straight right just misses. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Blocks the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute.
There's the bell to start round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. How about that time counter shot? He scores with the counter. And down goes Crawford. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
That's lights out right there.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. Here comes round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Swing and a miss with the left hook. Nice counter shot. Can't score with that jab. It's all offense all the time. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, refight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm and cool.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. There's the bell to start round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Right uppercut just off target. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Misses with the right uppercut. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, you get it heated back up. That counter shot lands. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. A straight right just misses. The right hook just missed. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fight. Hold that thought. Crawford may be ready to go down. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Terence Crawford just got rocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell for round 10. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The face is telling the story from that jab. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym, eh?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A true champion knows... Whoa, wait a minute! Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with that jab. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
His stamina is off the charts. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Is he going to punch himself? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot guess that.
There's the bell for round 12. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
The stamina is off the charts. Incredible work rate. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
His stamina is off the charts. lot of effort being exerted here. Just missed with that hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, that is a bit of a surprise. It ends in a draw.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous, the things that were said were ridiculous, but these two fighters were evenly matched, and this is why we got a draw. One thing is for certain, they're going to do it all over again.